Welcome to the Optimal Fitness Golf Academy by Glyn, Meredith. We have the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championships this week, and Tiger Woods is in the lineup. Tiger's been through a few swing changes over the years. I've got a little comparison here, a few changes that he's made, so let's just work through the swing. So you can see here on the left an older swing of Tiger's, and here on the right more of a recent one. You can see if we just work him through the takeaway on his old swing here, you can see how his hands almost slightly separate away from his body, and that just sets that club head into that position as he works through his takeaway, so it's above that line. And you can see, here's the gap between the legs and his hands, as they start to work away, they slightly raise here, and that's the sort of takeaway position that you see. Tiger worked very hard on changing that position. You can see here how he almost works those hands in towards the right leg now. But at the same time, he keeps that club head in front of his hand, so he works that club head much more up this plane line that we've got here. So you can see straight away when you look at that takeaway there, much more connected through his takeaway. You can see the line of that forearm here against this one, which is up and separated away from his body. So what that tended to do in his old swing, he'd then push the club slightly flat. So as he works into a sort of a three-quarters position there, you can see that club shaft here just about on the screen there. You can see it's just outside the ball. Whereas he works through on this one, he'll now take it up a little bit steeper. So you can see how that shaft angle is actually inside the ball in this particular shot. So as he works up to the top in the old swing, you can see that club head there just about peeking through the arms there. You can see it's actually just hanging outside the line of those arms there, whereas he works up to this one here, that club head is more tucked in on the line of his hand, so pointing more towards the target. So what that's done is enabled Tiger to feel like the club's a little bit more connected as he comes down. So as he comes down now, that club head can work slightly more in front or in line with his hands, and he's got a much squarer delivery to the ball. So the delivery to the ball will be more in a straight line working through impact, whereas in the old swing, because that club head's stuck behind him, his body tends to go quite early first and he gets that club head stuck a little bit too behind him. So as he worked through the ball, he'd have a bit more of an in to out swing path, and then he would tend to work the hands quite hard to deliver the club head, and it was leading to a little bit of inconsistency. You can see here how as he works into just these halfway forwards positions, you can see how those arms are more in front of his body as he's worked with a real in to out swing path, whereas this one, those arms have more disappeared underneath his body as he's swinging much straighter towards target. So that's the changes that Woods has worked through over the years, and it'll be interesting to see how he gets on this week.